But you said there was going to be blood in the streets, you think, coming this
Yeah,
summer.
yeah.
Now, in terms of blood in the
I'll
streets,
explain.
yeah, in terms of that, like, isn't it, can't you just increase amortization and refinance somebody and bring those payments down?
Well, yes and no. Not to the extent that you will be cash flow neutral or cash flow positive for those people.
No, but at
Um,
least bearable.
Bearable, maybe. It's hard to say. Like the. Mm, mm,
I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here.
so let me explain to you what I mean by blood in the streets in the summer, and that will actually help explain what I mean by a lot of the things that we've covered so far. So, you know, right now we're experiencing the spring market. April 1st is here. We got April, May ahead of us. I kind of call June still the spring market because it still has the remnants of that same sentiment in a lot of cases.
For sure.
I actually consider March to be almost like a winter market because we're not entirely there. It's like right on the cusp, and it feels weird. It like metrically doesn't make sense to be spring yet because nobody's out of the woods trying to buy properties like, aggressively. There's some activity, but there's still not the kind of activity that will clear the inventory that we have built up over the last like God knows how long, and that's continuing to build up over the next. Will continue building up over the next couple of months. So here's what I mean by blood in the streets in the summer. So I've had in the beginning of this year, I've had like I don't know how many, probably like 3 dozen, 4 dozen of pre-approvals, of which only a quarter may have materialized into transactions that actually closed or about to close in the next couple of months. So that's all the demand, right? That's all the demand that's holding up. It's there. It's waiting for something. It doesn't know what it's waiting for. I posted something on Instagram the other day where I wrote, buyer sentiment. Yeah, I'm interested, but I don't know if it's the right time yet. That's kind of what that 3/4 of the buyers are feeling. And that's the same people that when the market was doing really well, they were losing their mind because they felt that they were about to miss out on something great, right? So I call this segment of the market, these people, more affected by the media and the general sentiment. The one that already bought and made their choices, they are a lot less affected by the sentiment because they're not paying attention too much to the ambiguity. They're paying attention to what's in front of them, which is a really good way of doing anything, real estate, business, whatever. Um, so at the beginning of this year, I was of the opinion that when the spring market comes, this whole cohort of people that have been just sitting there and waiting will just go out and buy something, right?